Alright, another video here of Koby. I had mistakenly thought for sure I had one up there, and then shoot, realized he's been here 6 weeks or so and I haven't had one up. Can you see him blinking though? So that's a good sign. So Koby was adopted out by us originally, like, I don't know, 7 years ago or so. He was a young cat. Went to a lovely woman. She had several other cats. We did all of our normal checks and everything that you as an adopter are going through, same. And he went home and did great. And then as the woman got older, I guess her judgment or her judgment got worse, her compassion got better or higher, and she just collected more and more cats until there were 40 cats in the home. And still everything was okay. The cats were being fed and all, not bedded, but fed. And then the lady got sick and was hospitalized, and the cats were in need of attention. And in those situations where you have so many cats, of course, it's a emergency type situation to try to get them out fairly quickly because there's nobody to keep up with them otherwise. So Koby's been in that home. Don't know how long she took accumulating that many cats, but like I said, he's been gone from us about 6 years, if I remember correctly. He came back, he needed multiple extractions, like 11 extractions, so his mouth was really in bad shape. Not so much a reflection of poor care, although it is a reflection of just not regular vetting, which is part of the reason we want annual vet visits, so that things like dental condition can be monitored. But Siamese are known to have bad teeth. Of course, poor nutrition can contribute to that as well. So that was done, and otherwise, you know, his mouth is healed. He's in great shape. He's eating well. He's good, solid weight, if not a tiny bit heavier than he should be. He's not fussy about his food, and he's very eager for his food. And of course, that's also typical for a cat that had to battle with other cats for the food. But he clearly didn't get a lot of one-on-one attention. Of course he couldn't with that many cats and one person. And I don't know how long that went on, but he's really frightened of people. So, you know, I am a little leery about insisting on touching him, because certainly I don't want to get bitten. And so, you know, you can see that I mean, he's not feral. Ears are forward. He does make eye contact. He does blink. But he doesn't really accept or solicit pets, although my husband has said when you feed him, you can get him to lean into your hand and while he's eating, enjoy some petting. But at other times, we haven't had that luxury. Certainly haven't caught him, picked him up, etc., other than that first vet trip. So he is a project for sure for somebody to take on. We're not going to charge any fees. He would do better in a home than he's going to do here, because he just doesn't get a lot of one-on-one attention here. There's not time for that. He definitely needs to go to a home with other cats, not 40, but he likes cats. He is cat oriented. He probably would not stand up for himself if it was a dominant bully cat. But he would like to be a cat's friend. He's been with 2 other cats here. He has hissed a little bit at them, but I think being the only cat would not be good for him. So, you know, he's kind of a conundrum. He's certainly not going to be a dominant bully cat himself. He needs a cat-loving cat, would be ideal, male or female. And he needs a really compassionate, patient owner who, and here's the key, is really okay if he doesn't make great progress, because I don't want him to go somewhere, be there for a couple of years, and then have someone contact me and say, hey, you know what, he's no different than he was day one, and it's just not working. Because, well, partly because we're closing and we're not going to be able to take him back, but then where is he going to go? Nobody's really going to want this cat. So he really needs someone who can commit to the long term. If he's just a ghost cat and he, you know, eats in litter boxes and you can't ever catch him to get to the vet, that may be how it is. But if you wanted to work with him on a regular basis and spend some time and really encourage him to come along, I mean, look, this is a sign, you know, he's sitting with his eyes closed. A feral cat or a cat that doesn't trust completely is never going to close his eyes in the presence of a human, because they're always wary. So I think he's got it in him, but I do think it's a big project.